I often get asked by a lot of people, especially graduates who are entering the employment field for the first time. The question they usually ask me is it better to specialize on a certain topic or is it better to generalize? Most usually comes from finance graduates. Somebody will be asking me to say, probably, is it better for me if I were to be a tax accountant, or somebody can decide to focus on customs and excise duty? Somebody can say, okay, fine, I want to specialize. The question that somebody can ask is, should I broaden my scope so that I try to know about everything in finance? What is the right thing to do? My answer to the question is, it always depends on you. However, while that depends on you, I'm sorry to tell you that it's so unlikely that you will ever encounter somebody who is a master at everything. So early on in your career, you might have to try to know a certain subject deep enough so that you develop some critical skills in that specific area. Remember, in terms of your key deliverables, it is not to know about everything that pertains to the business, but probably to have an idea what happens in a certain section. But wherever you are, you need to be the go-to person. You need to know the topic deep enough such that nobody probably knows it better than yourself. Hence, my advice to these young graduates in finance is, if you can, specialize early on in your career, but find opportunities while you are still doing that to broaden your scope. Take a keen interest in what's happening on the other areas. Try to understand them. And if possible, make sure that you move or you change roles frequent enough that you get to learn just about everything that happens in finance, so that at the end of the day, should an opportunity avail itself, that you get promoted to the next level, where you are now expected to have a general idea about what's happening in the entire finance function. You are at least knowledgeable about all the areas. So my basic answer is, specialize early on in your career as you are building the base, but try to know the bits and pieces from the other departments, but don't stay long enough in that area. Quickly move to another area, develop some specific skills pertaining to that area, and move to another, so that the next move that happens, if you happen to get promoted, at least you know the basics of all these. But one other thing is, the higher you go, the less detailed is required of you. But if you try to be generalist from the word go, you will know little of everything. The danger for knowing little of everything is, once you get there, you might know nothing, or you might not get to that position because you would not have excelled in any area in your life. Remember, in most cases, someone excels at the low level, and suddenly people, they believe because they've been so good here, they can be so good there. But if you try to generalize early on, nobody might see the goodness in you, and you might not even earn that promotion where you can be required to be a generalist. So, entry level, first time workers in finance, try by all means to pick a side, Pick a side, but don't stay with that side for too long. The message to you, pick a side, but don't stay with that side for far too long. Thank you. This was another dose of the letter of an aspiring speaker. Thank you so much. Thank you for the support. Subscribe to my YouTube channel. Let's keep on supporting for more content. Signing out.